morning, guys. How you doing? Welcome, YouTubers, to Extreme Robots TV. This is it. It's the live feed. You are joining us today at the Doncaster Dome, and we're going to be having a fantastic show. As you can see behind me, we've got Major Damage. He's sat here, ready to get into that pit, into that arena, and cause some absolute damage. The Roboteers are buzzing today, and I reckon this is going to be a day to remember. Yesterday was great. People were getting into it, but today they've woke up, they're ready for it, and they're going to smash it. Jamie, over to you, mate. Take it away.
Hi, thanks, Danny. Welcome, everyone, to our third show live stream of the weekend here at sunny Doncaster, the Doncaster Dome. And what better way to spend your Sunday afternoon than watching robots kill each other over the next couple of hours, live and free on the Extreme Robots TV YouTube channel. If you have just joined us and you haven't yet, click that subscribe button. We would love to get as many subscribers as possible, and of course get the support from you guys back at home, because without you we wouldn't do this at all, that's for sure. But anyway, we've got a few fights to look forward to. Now this is how it looks live right now here at the Doncaster Dome. It's absolutely glittering in there. Absolutely brilliant audience that we've had over the last couple of days. And of course, we'll be doing this all year round at different locations across the UK. And here is your first robot of the show coming in, and that is one of the big hitters of Eruption. And Eruption is simply one of them that has won so many fights, and we very rarely see it lose. So what a way to start off the fight with one of the most informed robots on the circuit. And now coming in, if we look inside the arena, we can see that Team Divinity are coming in with Raphael. Raphael is a flipper, a new flipper from last season, and that is been made by Craig from Team Divinity, who is the captain. So while I can explain, if you're new to this and you're wondering how the format works, just like Robot Wars back in the day, we've got robots fighting each other to the death to try and win for their team. And we have 4 teams in general, and they are Quake, Inferno, Wolfpack and Divinity. And now for Team Quake, as you can see coming in, it is Tectonic. And then we are just waiting on Wolfpack, and that will be Hungry Boar. You can see Hungry Boar just now right there at the back here. That is the back of the stage that not many fans get access to. You can get that if you buy VIP tickets or platinum tickets with us at our live shows. More details on the Extreme Robots website, extremerobots.co.uk. So, first fight is about to begin. All 4 teams are in there. All 4 robots ready to start off the show and kick this off. We can't wait. If you are watching, please put in the live chat page where you are watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And, of course, keep me company throughout the next couple of hours. Here we go, then. So here we go then. So basically each team is here to try and win 3 points. 3 points for a win. And obviously the more wins you get, the better points you get. And the tally at the end of the show is what will help your robot and team be the last ones in the gladiator battle. That's a huge advantage when we're talking power and CO2, that is for sure. Oh! And already look at the height we saw there. And remember, CO2 is such a huge part of these flippers to make these weapons work. And we've got 3 flippers in there and 1 Ram robot, which is of course Hungry Boar in orange. Looks like Donald Trump all the way from over here after being at the tanning shop yet again. Nearly a minute gone. And as you can see, oh, they're going right in for it. Hungry Boar pushing them away, saying, get out of my way. I think Hungry Boar's actually trying to get out the arena to take one of my packets. I've got chicken sticklers here, pork, and also flaming peary. Oh, right to the back wall there, Hungry Boar. Eruption with a terrific flip. Mr. Liam Land is watching from Essex. Hello, Liam Land. Hope you're well. So, we're nearly at the halfway mark. 3 minutes can be such a long time in this arena. And all 4 robots still doing well here. They've all still got a chance to get that first win of the day. We have judges in for this as well, watching on the side of the arena. They'll be hoping that the robots don't get through that wall. We need judges to decide these fights. These fights are incredibly tough to call without judges. I wouldn't know. Remember, there's a lot of contact involved. Whoever gets contact against other robots. Oh, Eruption's lining it up. Oh, nearly went into the barbecue. Tectonic lives for another day. Eruption will be really good not to have done that. And look, you can see in the distance, Hungry Boars is now gone. It's stopped moving, and it's most likely been counted out by the judges. So it's over for Wolfpack. They'll have to fight again to try and get their first 3 points later on. Now then, Raphael and Eruption. Tectonic's recovering like every person on a Sunday morning after they've been to the pub the night before. Can't get his bearings at the moment. Drank too much Stella. So Raphael upside down there. Eruption's the one in black. And he looks like he's in full control, Michael. And he looks like he might be destined to get the first win. So 10 seconds remaining. Last ditch efforts now. Tectonic's still trying to get up. I think it's run out of power. Honestly, by the end of the day, I still think Tectonic would be stuck there. Well, a fight that lasted the whole 3 minutes. And we were down to what I would say 2 robots out of the 4. And let us know who you think won that one. Of course, our judges will just make their mind up. Well, I say not make their mind up. They'll assess and decide who has won that. Otherwise, I will decide myself. When you don't want me deciding, I'm terrible. Let's get the result. And it's Team Inferno that have won the opening battle here of today, which means that if you look at the leaderboard, they have got the first points of the day, and that means Team Inferno are leading with 3 points. It's early days, though, of course, and amazingly, I could do my maths. Didn't pass my GCSE maths, but it's working here. Team Inferno 3, Divinity, Quake, and Wolfpack all on nil points. Just like the UK at Eurovision Song Contest. So, reach out to us on the live chat page. We'd love to hear from you. Mr. Liam Land is watching from Chigwell in Essex. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, remember to subscribe, give us a like, share this with your friends, family. I mean, who wants to watch football today? The season's nearly done. No one wants to watch that. Watch some robots killing each other over the next couple of hours. And of course, we'll be doing this all year round with our live shows. We're waiting to just hear from our winning roboteer. And then Ellie, our good friend Ellie, will be interviewing the winning roboteers throughout the show and catch what happened there. And, oh, hang on, he's gone the right... And that, our guest is just there. Let's go straight to Ellie.
Michael, what a result there. What a start for Team Inferno. You must be buzzing with that performance.
Yeah, it's a bit more like it yesterday. All the robots were working well. Nothing went right for us. So we're back to form. Eruption dominated that fight. First 3 points on the leaderboard. We get to put the pressure on the other teams. We need that Team Inferno show win now. So we're coming out strong today.
Yeah, you really do. What else can we look forward to for the rest of the show? I know we've got a great tag team coming up later.
So Implosion is coming in next. It's the robot everybody is scared of. Nobody wants to fight it. It's the most destructive. So that's coming in 2 fights' time. We're partnered up with a school team. They've done a great job. They won Fight Club. They're in the show. Their weapon destroyed itself yesterday. So they've got an interesting adaptation that they're coming into the arena with, which they have built in the last 30 minutes. So we'll see how that looks when it gets in the arena.
All right, well, that certainly is something to look forward to. But, Michael, I can feel the confidence. I can feel the energy coming through today. A huge congratulations. Audience, give it up for Michael and Team Inferno.
And that was Michael, of course, the team captain of Inferno. And of course, we've of course looking at the leaderboard. We've got Inferno leading at 3-0 over everyone else at the moment. So let's have a look inside the bullpen. Now this is Jasper, who is here. Jasper is a new robot on Extreme Robots for this year, and let's see how Alec can do in this one. I think Jasper, if I can remember right from the form yesterday, it's been in 4 fights already. And it's got 1 win and 3 defeats. So Jasper very well determined to improve that form. What do you lot, folks, think about it? It was incredible. Anyway, there's Stingray. There's another robot that's been quite new to the circuit this year. And it's been an Axe robot that I think has got mixed fortunes. This is This is Will, who's the team captain of Quake. Hopefully we will get a couple of guests on throughout the stream. Hopefully we'll get some of them. And we've got Ripper, as you can see on the left there, who is ready to come in. That's Ripper 6. And they'll be partnered up with TR4. And there is TR4. You can see the back of it. That's they're all the way from Newcastle. And they lost in the football yesterday, so they've got to bring something back home compared to the Geordies that came from London yesterday and lost against Arsenal in the football. But as you can see, there's all 4 robots lined up there. It'll be 2 against 2, so it'll be like you could say in wrestling, a tag team battle, which there's no tagging in this. All of them get involved straight away from the get-go over the next 3 minutes. And it looks as though Jasper's about to go in now for Team Quake. We always love seeing new robots. It makes it very exciting to just see how impressive they could be, and if they can obviously start to become a threat to our most experienced robots on the circuit. We got Ripper now. There's John Finley in the distance in the green. Looks like a cabbage, and he is going to let Ripper in just a moment. And well, it's fair to say though that John he's a man who will buy as many robots and build as many robots as he can. He's got a huge collection back at home in Nottingham. But it looks like Ripper's about to go in a moment. And is that Santa Claus? Is it? Oh, what a pleasure. I thought the guy slept for 12 months. But nope, he's here today. We have all sorts of guests and people around happening on Extreme Robots. So, anyway, of course, we're about to get underway for our next tag team battle. But I wanted to quickly mention our sponsors, Holy Water on a Sunday. Makes sense, doesn't it? Can't go wrong. We've, thanks to Danny and his friends, we've been able to get quite a few free bottles here and there. There's different flavours to try out. It's simple powders, you name it. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, we are about to get underway. The arena is sealed for its second fight. And now Stingray is coming in. So, all 4 are in. We're ready to go. Team Quake hoping to get their first 3 points here. Now, this is the chance for both teams to go level with Team Inferno. Who are you going for, folks? We did ask you on the poll who's going to win. And we asked you who you're supporting, and it seems as though Inferno's our most popular. No go for Quake this time. Normally it's Divinity. Right, everyone's pumped up. They're ready to go. Tag team battle. Here we go then. 3 points on the line. Okay then. So remember, it is Jasper and Stingray against TR4 and Ripper 6. Not a good start there for Team Quake. Jasper gliding out in the air and going across the room. Oh, look at the axe going inside. Oh, wow! It's gone right inside then. That's the bungee cord, which if that snaps, they're going to have problems. Oh, my word! And now it's on top of the fence. What is going on? How on earth has no one been damaged from that? Both robots continuing this battle, but my word, one moment it looked as though you don't want that on your roof rack, that's for sure. Wow, that was brilliant to see. We nearly had Stingray go out the arena, but we also had the bungee cords nearly cut off by Ripper. Oh my word! Oh, Stingray has an enemy with its own weapon. It's a devil to himself. Gets stuck everywhere. Oh, TR4 now. Where have you been? Finally turns up when it's too late. Excuse the Newcastle United joke. Oh dear, Jasper. I don't feel like he's had his bearings right here, but Ripper is lining up Jasper here maybe to send it into the fire pit. Halfway already. And Jasper is just sitting there like a captured cod. It just can't do anything. Oh, hang on, I say that. By magic, it's like a cat. You don't look for a moment, then it comes back. Pretty impressive, but I don't think Jasper's got anything left. Just sat there looking tired. It's been a long weekend for Jasper. A new robot. Oh, hang on a moment. Oh, everything. Oh, we got fire. So that's why the fight has stopped, of course. Very dangerous. And fair play to Marlo and Neil there. That's them two saving Jasper, just getting rid of the fire with that fire extinguisher. I hadn't noticed it from our angle, folks. So well done to Neil and Marla for getting that sorted as quickly and safely as possible. It all happens in that arena, folks. You don't get this everywhere. Brilliant entertainment. But that's not a good way to end the weekend for Jasper. As a part-time fireman, maybe. Yeah, Marla's certainly... I mean, I certainly know what to do with it. I'd spray it on my face by accident. Well, it looks like they are going to continue this fight then. So, over a minute left or something like that. Yep, here we go then. So, they're back underway. It was like a quick pit stop, that was. That was incredible. And, well, they seem to have stopped moving. Come on, you've got a minute left. And Stingray. Oh. It's like Destructible. It just can't seem to... Doesn't really know what it's doing. Come on, use the axe. Remember, here's a new robot for Will. Still a lot of teething problems. Oh, it's going right. Oh, no. I think it's lost a piece. Something's gone. There's a bit of debris. I thought I was on the axe, but no, the axe looks to be smooth sailing. It's still going, but it's not really causing much towards its opponent. But poor Stingray on its own after Jasper left him and ditched him on his own to take on these two. And these two now are just going to have fun. And it looks as though Team Wolfpack will get the 3 points as we count down the last 10 seconds. Oh, they're kissing. Get a room, you two. They're still going. You can't do that before 9 p.m. Come on. They'll win strictly if they carry on at this rate, but anyone can win strictly, it feels like these days. Anyway, back with the show. So, as you can see, we're going to get the result. Let's go. And there we go then, there's your confirmation. Not that we needed it, but we now know that Team Wolfpack have got 3 points. So if we, once the leaderboard comes up, we'll just update you in case you've only just joined us maybe, and you haven't seen how it's been working out so far. Team Inferno won the opening fight with Eruption. And there we go, if we look at the leaderboard now, you will see that Inferno are now level. They've got a friend next to them now, Team Wolfpack, also with 3 points, so 0 each with Divinity and Quake. They actually will, in the next fight, will have Inferno and Divinity fighting, so this is a good chance for Craig's group of Divinity to get some points on the board. And let's not forget as well, they won the second show yesterday, so they are level with show wins along with Quake at the moment. Team Inferno still haven't won a show yet, and they are favourites to try and turn that round today, I would think, especially with the likes of Eruption and Implosion. And but we're going to hear from our winning Roboteer in just a moment with Ellie, and I'm sure that'll be, looks to be Alex Brown with TR4. So anyway, but of course he'll be very pleased with that. Let's head over.
Well, I'm joined by a very excited Team Wolfpack here. We're just getting ready backstage because, guys, what a fight. I mean, you knocked Team Quake straight out there, didn't you, John? We had fire in the lot.
We had everything then, but it was really good fun. I mean, we were giggling like schoolgirls at the back. It was so funny.
I mean, Alex, you're smiling, which is unusual for the Extreme Robots TV that's going to know all about that. You must be overjoyed with that result.
I feel kind of bad as well, because Tony come to me during the fight and said, do you know Jasper's dead? I was like, no. And there was just after I flipped it burst into flames, so I feel kind of bad, but I didn't know.
Well, you might feel bad, but you did come out with a win, John, and you know, you really wanted to get that team champion win, didn't you, today?
We need it. Yesterday, like I said earlier on, our robots worked brilliantly individually. We just couldn't string together a load of fights to get into the final first. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, you sure do. So let's hear that celebration, and let's hear that howl. Give it up for the fantastic Team Wolfpack.
I can't say much about my vocal cords, but hopefully John will improve that over the next few months by being the latest member and leader of the Wolfpack team. But anyway, I just want to quickly mention that we'd like to thank our friends at Hungry Boar for giving out these free sticklers to us, which you can pick up at a Tesco store. And actually, the man who's on a winning momentum is going to join us right now, and that is Mr. John Finley. John, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you.
I'm good. I've just looked at the whiteboard. I've got 2 fights off. So I thought I'd come and say hello.
When do you have 2 fights off?
I don't know. It's just how the board's worked out. We've got spinner fight and then whatever fight is now, I'm not in. So I thought I'd come and say hello.
How are you finding it then here this weekend in Doncaster?
We've had it all. We've had fires. We've had great fights. We've had broken arena door that we had to fix. But no, audience have been great. Robots fighting's been great. Very entertaining.
Brilliant. So, I mean, of course, your team hasn't won a show yet. So you'll be. I know, sorry to rub it in, but is this the day when you do it? Because surely you want to leave this weekend on a high ahead of Stevenage.
We do, but like last year, we started off slow. We get the robots ready, and then we're going to rock it. So, like I say yesterday, we were good individually, but whoever goes into that final gladiator fight last has that opportunity. So I can't remember what show it was yesterday. So we were down to the last 2, and Ripper 6 had no gas left. So you've got no chance of winning. So it's all about just getting through, and then, like I say, the last person in that gladiator fight gets the advantage.
So of course, next up we've got Implosion and Team Inferno versus Divinity. Inferno are under pressure, I feel. No show wins yet, and of course this is the last chance for the weekend to do it. So, everyone's up against Michael at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Quake's doing really well. I mean, he's here on his own. Ian's not with us, so, but, he's doing all the work. He's got students here, and he's doing a really great job.
He's got a new robot.
Yeah, new robot's doing well. Like I say, you build a robot, and it takes a good few events to get it sorted. This is its second event, and you can see the improvement fight after fight after fight. So that'll be a top-class robot when he gets it sorted.
Absolutely. What's with the axe, though? It likes to get stuck in the fence a lot, doesn't it?
That's the nature of the beast with axes. We all have it, that you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time, you get your axe stuck in the fence, and then you can't do anything about it.
Absolutely brilliant. So, Inferno and Divinity here coming for the 3 points in this next fight, which actually Inferno have got. Of course you got. Yeah, I've seen that. We've got a big one coming up. We'll ask you about that in a moment. What's on my notepad? They're not my doodle drawings or anything like that. Not at all. So Team Inferno coming in now. There's Implosion along with Mega Mouse, which Mega Mouse is just that one robot, and he's such a team player.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Mouse has been around for years, and it's lower pressure, so you think it's out, and then it gets back onto its wheels. And, they work hard. But I know there's a bit of a funny story. So Trevor keeps his robots in his shed, and we had a storm, and apparently, from what I've heard, the actual roof came off the shed, and Mega Mouse was full of water. He's had to change all the electronics. That's commitment.
That is commitment.
He wasn't bothered about the shed, he was more bothered about Mega Mouse, I'm sure.
Yeah, save my robots. I don't care about the rest. Yeah. Well, here comes Gabriel now, pushing them all out the way.
Gabriel's been on board.
Gabriel's been brilliant, hasn't he?
driving and a titanium suit is really difficult to beat. Yeah.
And we've got a new robot in there, it would seem, with the biggest bulletproof casing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's Will's students.
Okay.
I think it's his technician or his students. They built it. This is their second event. I think the weapon's broken, but they're going in still as just with the drive system. I mean, why not?
And again, this is how you learn, isn't it? No matter what.
That's it. And obviously, he's got Implosion on his team, so he'll do okay.
Absolutely. So here we go then. Our next fight, a tag team, of course, between Inferno and Divinity. The arena's ready for this third fight of the show. Oh, John, I'm excited about this one. I'm intrigued to see.
This is going to be a good one.
Well, as you can see, Gabriel, I always think, has an advantage when there's more robots in the arena because of the range it's got.
They put a piece of polycarb on the top.
I think they have. It looks like a bullet.
Yeah, because we've redone our polycarb, so we've offered the polycarb to Rotiz. They've used it, but not on their robot. Fair play.
Well, tell you what, if I was a man with bullets, I wouldn't waste them.
There you go. We're recycling and repurposing arena polycarb. It looks quite funny.
It looks like it's invisible. You sometimes forget it's there at certain angles. It looks like it's part of the nature.
Camouflage.
It's taking the hits from Gabriel, really.
There you go. That shows you how tough polycarb is. Look, it's just taking the hits.
You need that for spares, though.
Nah, we got spares. It's fine.
Well, Mega Mouse and Implosion are at each other there to the right. And, of course, an axe robot that Michael's been quite used to now over the last couple of years.
Yeah, as Chris says, the king of whoop-ass.
Right. And, well, Mega Mouse trying to deal with those forks at the front.
The polycarb's actually working quite well as a ramp, actually. If he had a bit more speed, he could just drive underneath it and turn Gabriel over.
For a small robot, well, they would be able to fly over it.
Yeah.
Like a scene of Jackass or something. Well, as you can see there, Gabriel with that sword. That took some piece, that did. You can see the red stains. It's bleeding on
I tell you
Gabriel.
what the judges are looking out for here, though, is that Gabriel's getting repeat hits.
Yes.
So that's the thing. And obviously then Mega Mouse has got points from the start.
Halfway through. Right now, I've got a lot to think about here because, quite frankly, I don't think there's an obvious one. But as you say, Gabriel's just on a mission today. And of course, Craig's kids are with him this weekend as well.
You can see there, look, he's locking up the points. He's locking up the points against Implosion. Then Implosion's getting harder hits, so
absolutely.
We'll have to see.
So, a minute left. I mean, Will students must be having a wonderful time in there. We've been there for such a long time, and we watch the Platinums, don't we, before the show, and they love every minute of it, and they're going to be learning a lot from this fight, sure. And there's Mega Mouse pushing into Gabriel. That is brilliant teamwork by them two.
See how many hits Gabriel's getting. I can see Gabriel winning this for them. Yeah. He's doing fantastic.
Yeah, Mega Mouse pushing.
Get help with the arena flipper. What better way of getting across the arena? How many hits he's getting? He's just hitting. Implosion can't do. He's got the titanium sword on, which is really lighter, so it carries less momentum. I mean, look at the sparks. He's just hitting him. He's pumming him.
Well, final 10 seconds now. Every hit counts here.
This has got to be Divinity.
Wow, what a start it would be for them.
Yeah, I mean, they won a show yesterday, didn't they?
Oh, they did. They
fantastic.
won a show too, which was great. Really opened up the field there. So that was the end of that one. Great fight, very tactical as well.
Very tactical.
Well, we're going to wait and find out in just a moment who has won that. And then, of course, we'll find out in just a moment, thanks to our partners at CO2U. Well, Cole will get the results to the audience in just a moment. But here we go, let's find out.
Well done, Craig.
And John was right. It is Team Divinity, thanks to a massive contribution from Gabriel.
Mega Mouse was really good at the start when he had his gas. I think he ran out of gas. So but Gabriel's doing well. Maybe it's the year for Gabriel.
Maybe it is. Yeah. Well, there they are now on the leaderboard level with Inferno.
I think it's won 3 fights, no losses. I think
it's brilliant, isn't it? Really well, actually, we're going to hear from Craig and his teammates in just a moment.
I'm going to go. I've got to get robots ready.
Are you leaving now?
Yeah,
you had 2 fights off.
No, but I've got to be backstage on the spinners in case there's mayhem. And I've got to fix the door again.
We're just going to
big change backstage here with Team Divinity. Guys, what an impressive weekend it's been, Craig. After a difficult last year, you're coming out on top. He's back.
It's been a fantastic weekend, and Henry is the main man with regards to Gabriel. He's just these two are brothers, and they're on different teams, and they're just brilliant together. And you just saw a masterclass in driving, because Gabriel is an absolute nightmare to actually drive, and this guy did such a fantastic job. So all power to him.
Yeah, Henry, we've been talking all weekend about your fantastic driving. What do you think gives you that upper hand?
What can I say? Gabriel's undefeated this weekend so far. I think I'm doing pretty good. But no one can really touch it. It's such a big robot. So, yeah, it's...
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Craig, where'd you come up with all these crazy ideas from?
Oh, somewhere in the back of my brain. I think I must have been born on the wrong planet or something like that. You know, I just seem to come out with crazy stuff, and occasionally it works.
Well, you do a remarkable job, and long may it continue for Team Divinity. Please, audience, put your hands together and give it up for our fantastic team of Divinity.
And he's back while we're waiting until we get another guest on. But I'll let John go now because he couldn't leave for a moment there. I wonder why. But John, thanks very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Brilliant. Well, of course, we're getting ready for what is probably my favourite part of the show. Not just bringing in Danny Mallon. Let's get him in. Here he is. How are you, my friend?
Wow.
You've been non-stop. I mean, here I am sitting here just talking. You guys are running the show all here, everywhere.
Look at me brow. Look at it. I'm going bald there on top, look. I've got sweat here, but do you know what I've come with today?
Well, go on.
What I've got?
I'm intrigued.
How good will that fire?
It was incredible. The thing is that from my angle, I couldn't see it. But then we were wondering, why is everyone paused? But you got to hand it to Marla and Neil for going in there straight away.
What happened was, I'm filming for Danny V Robots down the back, and next thing, people start running, shouting fire. They're running out of fire to her.
It's absolutely crazy. Is that the first time you've seen that then? Because we don't. It does happen, but it's a very rarity in that arena, which of course for safety reasons is good to see.
Well, do you know what? We were there. I'm watching all these getting loaded up now. The 12 spinners.
Yeah.
Hit the last slice.
Last slice is on good form. 2 wins out of 2 at the moment, so everyone will be after them.
And as we know from yesterday, my car wheel. Who's that? Lugnut.
Lugnut at the car part as we found it.
Yeah.
Lugnut, in all fairness to Lugnut though, despite the mad, I don't think he's ever won a fight, but they keep going in, don't they, Dan, to have a great time and to entertain the crowd, which we love.
I think Lugnut is just one of those, you know, like at school, I was a big lad.
Yeah.
Right? So when we were playing football, it will put the big lad in goal. Right? Playing rugby, right, I'm up back row, and I think that's it. That's what Lugnut is.
Yeah.
He's just get him in goal, get him in there. The big tough lad will sort it out. You can see him there. He's a nice chunk, you know. They're dragging him in.
A great comedic robot.
I mean, aesthetically, it looks the business, doesn't he? You know. He's
Oh
just
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like a student. He's just like, I'm just chucking this on.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm intrigued to see how long it lasts here, because we've got at the last slice, as we said, reminds us of cake, doesn't it? You know, last slice of cake. We were saying yesterday, Battenberg.
Oh, Battenberg and custard.
Oh, I need to try that. I've not had that one yet. There's Talia in the distance as
yeah.
well. The lights and the colour of it reminds me of Knight Rider.
It does, but then looking at it, it looks like I think it's either a cartoon or a game.
Yeah.
And it's like got eyes like that. Is it like a Mario?
Yeah.
Like evil.
Yes, like those little mushrooms with the eyes.
But I'm sure there's like some dynamite into something that. Here they are.
I mean, they're loving every minute of it. The last slice team here, because they
look like they are, aren't they?
They're so concentrated.
I'm going to say they're not loving it enough to crack a smile. Lugnut looks lonely now. He's like, come on in.
Yeah, actually, if no one comes in, I win.
Yeah, he's like that. I hope last slice lose it. So before it kicks off, right, that fire, I've been out back. Stinks out there as well.
Really?
But I've got some. Get this.
Oh wow! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I nicked it. I didn't ask if I could
Was it
take
hot
it.
when you picked it up?
But apparently this is some of the cable. And what's happened is the cables that dropped down, they've got stuck.
Yeah. And just like that.
Fire.
Wow. That's incredible.
But I've kept it, guys, because if they don't make it back, this is the last piece we've got, and we'll hang it up. Rest in peace.
Put it in the museum. Put it in the Extreme Robots Museum. Anyway, as you can see, the audience are ready. And I'm hoping they've got their cameras up for this, Danny, because
here we go.
This is one of the best
This
bits.
could be some more flames, couldn't it? This
could be.
It's definitely going to be sparks here. You know Lugnut's going to get it and light it up.
And our camera crew do terrific getting the shots of
look
it
at it.
as well.
Lighting up.
Yeah. Will it still be lighting up after this? might need replacements. Here we go. There's all 3 robots ready to go. And remember, this is our first of 2 spinners today. So we're in for a right treat here on YouTube.
This is live. This is the best it is. Let's go. We've got Michael and Tom on cameras. They've had their coffee this morning. They're getting the shots in, aren't they?
Absolutely. They've had their donuts. Here we go.
Woo!
So.
Look at that straight away.
Oh, Talia.
Here we go. Oh, it's got him. What flew off then?
No, it's gone. Come on, Lugnut. Come on.
Lugnut's going to take last slice. Go on, Lugnut. Show me your tough. Do him. Come on, Lugnut. Don't let me down, mate. You're my spare wheel here.
You put a bet on this as well.
I'm telling you, mate. At some point, he has got to win. Some point.
He's still going.
Last slice is going to snap, you know.
Oh, the arena flipper.
Go on. Oh, his bars come off.
Oh, no.
His bars come
He's
off.
lost a leg.
Do you know what? He's going to turn into a transformer now. Big robot. Is that smoke coming out of him?
It looks like it could be.
Is that something happening now? Is
There's
it just
some
a
light
light?
there, isn't there, inside reflecting off it.
This is it. They're going all out with LEDs this year. They're all lighting up, aren't they?
Well, I'll tell you what, Colin will be disappointed with Talia.
Oh,
Look at the scrap.
Now he's shaving him down.
Scars for life there
Right,
for
yeah.
London.
I think that's who cut all his hair. Last Slice must have cut all his hair.
£5 a pop.
Yes, there you go. I'm going to ask Colin when I see him.
It's right to the back wall. It's like watching. It's like a robot playing football and it's just kicking it around.
Yeah. You know what? It's like free
There's
player.
smoke now. Is it
That's
on fire?
it. It's done. We've got another fire.
I think
it's
we
all
have.
smoking.
You said it, didn't you? You predicted
Look,
it.
and they're back in. Fire extinguisher. It's just there. Look,
There
you can
it
see
is.
it. They're checking.
Oh, Marla seems happy. Yeah, and looks like maybe there isn't. Might be just because it's been spinning so fast. There's so much smoke coming from it. It's incredible.
I'll tell you something, mate. I mean, we had a good day yesterday, but Sunday, it's all about the fire, isn't it?
It really
Yeah?
is. It
They're
really
going to get, what's his name? Will Smith did a song, didn't it? The fire, the fire, the fire. That's what it is.
Prego.
Yeah. Oh, it's absolute.
Well, and there is Alex Marler there. Just
What is that? It is like an evil character, isn't it? Those eyeballs on that.
But it's the thing is with Talio, Colin just can't seem to get it right. He's had so many problems with it, and you know, Lugnut, another positive, Dan, is Lugnut lasted longer than Talio.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Know, that's a great positive for them.
But I think as well, what you've got to think is if Last Slice weren't in there,
yeah,
right, they'd have had a good go. But as soon as Last Slice enters that arena at the moment with these guys, they've got no chance of them.
Tell you what, you make a good shout though. What if it was just Lugnut and Talio?
That'd be a good fight.
That would be a good fight. I think that needs to happen because we still haven't seen Lugnut win, and we're going to go straight to Ellie.
Yes, Ewan, what a result there for the Last Slice. I mean, the fight lasted a little bit longer than a normal spinner one, so you must be buzzing with that.
Yeah, it was great to get to knock around Lugnut for a bit and until I started smoking.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously winning again from yesterday, brilliant result.
Yeah, another win for the books. That's 3 wins this weekend, so that's good.
Yeah, fantastic. What more can we expect from the Last Slice for the rest of the season?
Just more smashing stuff to bits. That's basically our thing, so we'll keep doing that.
Yeah, we call it smashy time here at Extreme Robots, and you certainly delivered with that one. But please, XR Army, give it up for your new Spinners champion. It's the Last Slice.
I look forward to having my last slice of Battenberg tonight when I get home.
With a custard.
Oh, but I need to try this. I've never had that.
Mate, it's nice, I'm telling you. But did you see the smile on his face then?
He loved it.
So before he went in, he were all serious, we were joking about. He's come out now. I tell you something, mate, he looked like he'd been to Turkey, those teeth for shining that much. Absolutely class.
Absolutely terrific.
He's now going home as a champion. He can put his feet up, spin a champion.
Stevenage.
This is it. He's got bragging rights.
Yeah.
You can hear him round back. They're not happy. They're not happy.
And this is the thing, because obviously all year round, seeing these robots win so early now just shows they're like the challengers, aren't they? It's like the world #1 in tennis. That's the one everyone wants to beat.
Yeah. And what I've noticed today as well, I heard you earlier on talking about the sponsors. It's all been going on round there. All right. Divinity, they're there with Cherry. They're drinking away at that.
We've got loads here.
All right.
We've even got coconut here.
Coconut.
For example. You can think of every flavour
Yeah,
that
I'm telling you.
here.
But Ollie's on it. He's had a chat with me about it. Right.
I saw
But
those
then,
TikToks as well.
do you know something?
Go on.
There's some people on the rob. We've got to keep his eye out, mate. They're liking these freebies. I've opened a toolbox up round there and it's full of angry balls.
But it's gone.
Look at that.
Look.
Oh, look at him. Oh, my mate.
He's had better days, hasn't he?
I'm telling you, that looks like the wheel off my first car. Fiesta 59 Popular.
What's your
going
first
on
car?
Here? Fiesta 59
was it
Popular,
Fiesta?
yeah.
Well, that's
Look
the
at
inside
that.
of it.
Oh, wow.
I love the dedication to this robot, though.
So, look at it. That's the inside, and look how shiny new and complex it looks. But then when it gets slipped inside that steel wheel, you wouldn't think that's inside.
No.
And look now, as they
how
pull
protected
away,
it is.
all these bits that they pull away, right, you wouldn't even know that's in there. You just think, how's that wheel spinning around? Absolutely crazy. They're absolutely nuts how they put these robots together.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely
my God.
brilliant. We love seeing that camera though from Tom, just
Yeah.
to give us that behind the scenes that the audience won't be seeing at all, but you've seen it here on our live stream here on YouTube. Well, we've got one more fight before.
I'm going to stay with you for this
Yeah,
fight.
you stay with me, my friend. We've got a championship bout on the line here.
Ollie's
And
here,
they
look.
are.
You can see him there. Look, he's had his... Oh, it's father and son job, is it?
Isn't it? Yeah. So
he's had his hair cut by last slice.
You know what? You know what's funny as well, though, is that Ollie used to get lifts off Johnny back home, and if he beat him, he won't get a lift back home. Look, he's driving now.
He's driving, isn't he?
Yeah.
Got his own car, so now he can
boy
beat
racer.
him. Oh, here we are. Look at this now.
Ogre Kill, which was impressive yesterday, and we'll see Ogre Kill in the second half of the show. We're looking forward to that
I think
one.
they've modelled that on Shrek.
Was it not Fiona?
Well, could be.
Well, there is Viper, which is an updated version of Beast, which Ollie has been very close to over the last couple of... Look at Ollie there. He is, isn't he? Is
psyching himself up, mate. He's like, right.
Saying a prayer, yeah.
He's like...
Well...
It's time to show me dad who's boss, that's what he's thinking. He don't give me pocket money anymore, so I'm going to take his belt.
The fanciest belt around. Well, they've just gone into the arena. There goes Viper, the challenger, up against Ripper 8. There's so many Rippers, you can easily get mixed up with which
telling you,
one's
mate,
what.
I'm telling you. So all you guys that are watching live, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe as well.
Absolutely.
And if you're at work, if you're chilling out, if you see your mates, let them know that they can watch this live when the shows are on.
Click
but
that
also,
button.
look, see,
He's so concentrated.
Bless him.
Oh.
He's on it, isn't he?
He's a terrific young man.
Deep breath there. Deep breath in.
He's hopefully going to join us on the stream later on about this fight. He's had the belt before, Danny, so he knows how to do it. He can do it.
He can beat his dad. Here we go.
I'm feeling good. I'm shaking.
It's like me when I get up in the morning. Grumpy, just walking around the house looking for my tea and toast. Look at the look at the claw on that. Oh, man.
Fire. I want to Marmella and put that in the claw.
I think we've had enough fire today. We need to turn the flames off. More fire.
More fire, just as you say it as well. Cole heard you there.
Oh.
We got Robot Combat Nerd saying hello. Robot Combat Nerd.
How are you, mate?
I love how Vintage Hitman said he's watching from the front row.
Oh, right.
Best seat in the house. Right, we're getting ready for our last fight before the interval.
John, look.
Championship bout is on the line.
He's ready for it, John. He's got a smile.
Bit of a confidence booster, maybe.
Yeah, John's like, I know.
No pressure. Sarah's his partner's watching as well.
So, who do you think she's rooting for?
That's a good question.
Here we go.
Right, here we go. And I must admit, already Viper seems...
Ollie's doing wheelies here, look.
It's like chase the chicken. Don't get me. Look, careful.
Teasing him.
Hope he didn't do that in his driving test.
But is this going to be just a matter of skill? Is John waiting for that moment just to go in? You can see he's just tentatively just roaming around, letting him get it out of his system. Oh, here we go.
And of course we can see as well, John's got forks on his robot.
Yeah.
So that could be an advantage. This is your moment, Viper.
What a shot. Get him straight in.
Major Damage warning away. He's scared of them. Where's he going?
Major Damage getting more cooked today. Come on, Major Damage. Get the grip, lad. Get somebody hit.
So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's no points in this either, so this is just for the belt. Oh, Viper!
Up. So are they going to get a belt here?
They're going to get a belt here, yes. Ripper, the defender at the moment. Might not be for much longer, maybe.
I don't know, he's going to go cracking the...
I'd like to see that arena flipper flip Major Damage.
Oh, that would be a laugh, wouldn't it? Tried to flip me once, that's when it broke, hydraulics went. Right, look at this, head to head then.
Yeah, nose to nose at the moment.
Yeah, Ripper's just waiting. Right, when can I get those forks under?
Look at the adjustments.
Here we go. They're both just sizing each other up. It's like an heavyweight bout here, isn't it?
It's going around it. This is tight though. Like judges,
here we go. That's what I mean. That just little opportunity just comes when they can get the forks under and flip them.
Exactly that. And it is difficult for Viper. There they are. There. Having to watch out. Major Damage as well.
Flames up. Still enough.
No.
Go on, get him in. The chance were there.
When it hits the wall, can you?
I'm telling you.
You can really feel the impact from here.
I'm Tell you, slight little bit to the left then. In that bit. That's the problem with Viper. When it gets up on its back, it struggles.
Deal with it, yeah.
And it can get under it. And just think, if he had forks on, he could get under him when he's like that and get him in.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Come on.
A few seconds to go here. There's still chances.
They've got 20 seconds for somebody to pull something quick out the bag.
One more, maybe. Is there one more?
Here we go. It's like an heavyweight boxing match. We're going to get down to the last 10 seconds. Come on, fight. Get in there. Come on. Catch me if you can. Look at this. Boom. Oh, got him on last bit.
Nice move from Ollie.
Brilliant.
Terrific. There they are. What
yes.
a shot this is.
Oh, nice
We love to
embrace.
see that, don't we?
What a fight.
Father and son.
Brilliant.
Will he get his pocket money after that?
They might share dinner table tonight now.
Yeah, that's it.
It's now down to judges. How
do you decide that? I think Ollie might have done just enough.
Do you know what? It's over to judges, right? They're either going to break the heart of an old hero or break the heart of a kid. The winner is... Oh! Father's got it.
Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Only just that must have been really
Michael's in there saying you just picked that, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, only because you were champion last year, that's why they've given it you, else you'd have lost that.
Yeah. And also, bragging rights goes to the dad then. But what I'm intrigued by is Ollie late on got those flips, and I thought that might have been enough, but how wrong I was.
that last 4 seconds, just enough time to flip him over.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is our last fight of the first half.
What a first half it's been.
That's gone so quick as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I've joined you for a couple of fights today, which has been class. And I'll probably join you for a couple in second half as well.
Before you go though, Danny, for any of our new audiences, what is it we can expect from yourself in the next few weeks with the content you've been making backstage?
So Danny versus Robots, which is going to be on Extreme Robots TV YouTube channel, is what it is. It's backstage. So when you're seeing the robots being loaded in, when you see all those shots, I'm behind there, I'm talking to these guys. At the end of the fight, I'm straight in there, I'm giving it to them, so it's absolutely great. It's really, really good. Get on, have a look, and I want to know in the comments any questions you want me to ask them. We'll pick them up for the next show. And it'd be absolutely class, because if we can get some questions in for when we're next filming at the next show, I can go around and ask them. And let's get some audience engagement going. It'd be absolutely brilliant.
Okay. Well, anyway, we are going to take a quick half-time break. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. And while we take a break, don't go anywhere, folks, because the live stream will continue, and we will be showing you a quick visit to John Finley, our heavyweight champion, as we just saw. We went for a quick workshop visit recently, and let's see what he's been up to. See us shortly.
So my name is John Findlay, captain of the Wolfpack, and I have a fleet of robots, including Hungry Boar, Axel, Ripper 8, and many, many more. Dad's fault. One Saturday morning, he rang me up, said, have you seen this TV show, Robot Wars? Turned the TV on, saw Hypnodisc absolutely destroying another robot, and thought, that's pretty cool, want to have a go. And he was like, you could do that. So I decided to build a robot, just have a go. First robot lasted about 15 seconds, wasn't very good. But then I got the bug. I was building a robot out in the driveway, and obviously Robot Wars was in its prime. We had kids watching what was going on. And this kid comes up to me and says, oh, someone else is building a robot round the corner. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And it turns out that someone else was building a robot for series, that would have been series 4, round the corner. So I went round with this kid, not expecting to see anyone, and there below was someone building a robot, Paul Gibbs with Eco Warrior. So we both went off to filming, didn't get on the show, and then when we came back, we went round the car park and we had a big battle and destroyed each other's robots, which was, it was good fun. And then we entered a robot together, T-Bone, into Series 5. And that's where then I really got the bug big time, so I actually got on the TV show. We did the live qualifiers and destroyed some robots. Series 6 didn't get on the show, and then Series 7 we entered Ripper, where then we became a bit more of a known entity. So we got through to the heat final. We flipped the house robots over, so flipped Shunt over, flipped Refwatt over, and then eventually got put in the pit. We did the featherweights, got through to the grand final, and we also did the Annihilator. We got through to the grand final as well. And then unfortunately Robot Wars finished, and that was that. Then I came up with this great idea. I was at university, wanted to become a car designer, thought robots is pretty cool. I want to start my own business, an events company, and that's when robots took over my life. But we owe quite a lot of Extreme Robots, Roaming Robots, and everything really to the Stinger team. Because when we started and we announced, this is before social media, so we built a website and there was the Robot Wars forum, and we announced that we were going to build an arena, we were going to start a business, and there's a lot of people which like, it's never going to happen. And we met up with Kevin Scott from the Stinger team, who took faith in us, and for his kit, he did the kit car show in Newark, and that's when we debuted the first arena for robots. We did 24 hours building the arena, which was just about finished as we opened the show. And we had Tornado, Chaos 2, all the Dan Tomke, all the famous ones came to the show, because obviously it was being run by Kevin Scott, the Stinger team. And all of a sudden this realisation that we've actually done it, we've built an arena and we've got Chaos 2 in an arena, flipping tyres and stuff like that. And then didn't go back, didn't work as a car designer, finished my degree, and then I've been doing robots ever since. Back in the day, there wasn't really any mobile arenas. I think there was one live event that people went to, the Debenham Robot Rumble, that had an arena with polycarb that they could run spinners. But apart from that, people were just basically playing with their robots in car parks. And there are some horror stories of robots going out of control. I think Stinger went out of control once and rattled down a car park and hit a car or whatever. There's all sorts of things that was going on. And of course, then when you mix alcohol and robots, you could end up with a very deadly combination. So I came up with this idea of building an arena, and the reason actually why it became a thing was because my girlfriend at the time, she was working as a nursery nurse, and one of the dads from the children, he worked at a company that destroyed machines. So they had all this polycarb, and so there was an opportunity to get a load of second-hand polycarb, and obviously polycarb is the most expensive thing. So he was going to supply the polycarb. We had contact with Rolls-Royce. They were getting rid of a load of plywood. So apart from steel, building the first arena was the thing. Obviously, we needed to do it properly. We needed to make sure it was going to be safe. We weren't ever planning on running spinners. So it was a case of 6mm polycarb, 3 layers of plywood. Anyway, the polycarb fell through, so we ended up spending a fortune on polycarb anyway, because we committed to doing it. And then obviously we had the first arena. So the first arena was a hexagon. Then we went on to the second arena, which was bigger, more modular, more stronger, because obviously when you think about 2002 to the robots of today, the evolution, the speed, the power, if I think back now to how the first arena was made, there was no way it was ever going to cope with today's robots. The step up with the current Extreme Robots arena was, in the UK, it was a flipper fest. There wasn't, there was a few axes, it's all flippers, there was no spinners. So I came up with this crazy idea that I think that we could build a mobile arena. Bearing in mind, when we do our events, we only have 10 hours to set it up. So it's not like a TV studio where you've got a week to build it. You've got to build it and it's got to be taken down within a certain amount of time. Came up with this idea of building an arena with a steel floor, double polycarbs to hit the spinners to try and make the sport evolve, because otherwise it was just flipper after flipper after flipper. And also to try and get the likes of Monsoon back. Those robots, the exciting ones, we want destruction. But then obviously you've got to balance. It's a live show. We're not getting paid to do it. Are people going to build their robots? Are people going to be willing to take the damage? And I think luckily for us, there's a mix. So there's the people that do it day in, day out with the flippers, the axes, which take a little bit of damage. And then we've got our core roboteers, like Craig Colliers, for example, with Zagkiel, who's really upped the game of spinners. He's willing to have his robot in there and get destroyed and rebuild it. I've had 4 spinner robots destroyed by Zagkiel, but people do it for different reasons. So some people have a robot, they've had it for years, they'll go and take part. They might not even win. It doesn't matter. It's a hobby for them. And then you've got competitive people like myself who want to compete, want to spend the time in between the shows, making the robots better. And that's what I enjoy. In some respects, I actually enjoy building the robots than I do actually taking part. I enjoy the challenge. There's been 8 versions of Ripper now. The first version was for Series 5. So we entered T-Bone with my friend, and I also entered Ripper, which didn't go on the show. It had 2 spinning discs. So although historically they've had flippers, the name Ripper actually comes because it had 2 spinning discs on it, and it was R.I.P, as in rust in pieces. That was the play on the words. So that was the first one for Series 4, and then there's been many different iterations throughout the years. Each one striving to be better. And obviously you've had dominant robots in the past throughout the evolution. So it was the Iron Ores were the team to build. We always joked that they never ran out of CO2. They had some kind of secret CO2 generator in there when they were winning championships. They're 2 times UK champion. So it was always striving to improve reliability. But I would say in the early versions of Ripper were always done on a shoestring budget. So I was always using second-hand parts, cobbling things together, and making the best of it. Always just tweaking it. And then we got to the one that won, I think it was called Ripper Evo, I think it was. Keep changing the names, that won the UK Champs in 2011. That was a really good robot, but again, it was getting to the end of its life. Parts were wearing out, and so I decided to build another one. Just wanted to get the shape wasn't quite right. So obviously it's great when you're on full power and you can flip the robots, you can self-right. But what happens is as the gas decreases and then you're relying on the shape of the robot to turn yourself back over, the shape wasn't quite right. And then we did Ripper 6, which its debut went to China and the link fell out, which was really embarrassing. But to get it to China, I had to chop bits out of it, which then weakened the chassis. And that went on to fight spinners and got bent and twisted. And then we've got Ripper 8, which I think is definitely the best one that I've built. So subtle design changes. So the shape's now a lot more efficient. So the back end, so when it rolls over, it doesn't need a lot of gas to self-right. The beauty is that I don't really need to worry about running out of gas. So I can flip, and not worry about it. It hasn't once run out of gas yet, which is good. And then we've got the new evolution, which are the forks on the front, which I think is going to be the new trend setter. That's going to be an interesting evolution. And there's lots of things you can do with the front end. With a flipper, it's the ground game. So Eruption is the robot nobody can get underneath the front. When I was winning, 2011, I had the best front end. I had flappy paddles, could get underneath everyone. Then obviously Eruption came along, and there's been various different robots, Manta, for example, where you struggle to get underneath. So it's all about the front end game with the flippers. But this one's just got all the different tweaks that I needed to do. And it's still underweight, so I've still got lots more weight if I wanted, iterations. So yeah, really excited. There was a robot called Gripper, which was a spectacular fail hydraulic crusher that kept falling over, and it was a great idea, but it wasn't a great idea. So out of all the robots in the shows, we don't have any crushers. So I quite fancy having a bit of a play. I've got the hydraulic system out of Can Opener, which obviously is really powerful. So I've got the hydraulics ready to go. It's just coming up with a design that isn't just your average crusher. So I've got this idea of sort of a 2-prong attack where it crushes from underneath as well and then lifts them up at the same time. So yeah, I might have a bit of a play, but what would be good is that instead of building 5 heavyweights, it'd be quite nice to take my time and actually build 1 heavyweight over the winter and just add it to Team Wolfpack and have a bit of fun with it. So yeah, maybe 1 more. Who wouldn't love to put a hydraulic claw all the way through Eruption and just crush all the insides? Is that not what we do? I'd love to see Michael's face. I don't think you'll get him on camera if that happened. I mean, the chances of it ever happening are minimal. But it's a bit like fighting the axe. And when we did the axe off at Newcastle, and then I think it was myself that created damage on other robots, it's like, that's pretty cool, actually. I've only ever been on the receiving end of damage. Michael with Implosion, he's smashed magnets in motors. Craig with Zagcure was written off 4 robots that I've had, and I was like, oh, here we go again, kind of thing. But it's not bumper cars; it's combat robotics, and I think that the thing is with a crusher is that you can control what you do, so you don't have to go in and crush, the whole robot if you manage to do that. It obviously depends whose robot you're crushing as to how long you leave the button, I suppose. But I think you can do it in a way that will create a bit of damage, because all you're doing is looking for points for the judges to win the fight. You don't have to go in there and destroy robots. And there's nothing to say that what I build would be able to destroy robots, but I love fun trying, and I love a challenge. In the Extreme Robots events, I would say maybe 50% are engineers, the other 50% aren't engineers. So, for example, James and Amy with Donald Thumb, they're both doctors. They don't have a workshop. Up until recently, they didn't even have a garage, so their robot lived here, and if they want to build a new robot, they would come to the workshop. The plasma cutter is the main one, really, because all the robots now are made of hardened steel, which is really difficult to cut. It's really difficult to drill holes, whereas with a plasma cutter, you program what you want and you cut it out. It's really, really simple to do. But it doesn't mean you have to have that to build a robot. We don't have anything else other than the plasma cutter, really, that people wouldn't have. It's a pillar drill, it's a welder, hand tools, obviously, grinder. We've got a lathe, but we don't use it that often because we always try and find ways around it. So it's not to say that people can't get started and people can't build robots without this specialist equipment. It's just that if anybody wants to come here and use it, or for example, Craig Collis is the one, he's always sending me files. He emailed me a file, I then cut out the panel, then I post it to him. So his new robot that he's built, I cut all the panels for him. We had a bit of a miscommunication of how many parts he wanted, where he wanted 4 triangles and I cut him 40. So he's got lots of triangles in stock. So he's the one who generally I'll get after every event, like for example we did Newcastle, he needed to put his robot on a diet. Lo and behold, on the Monday afternoon I get a message, Toby's going to do a little sketch, Toby's decided we need this, and he went 4, only 4 triangles he wanted. And then I post them off to him and then he puts them on. When we did the first year with Kevin and the Stinger team at the Newark Kit Car Show, and then there was actually a lady there who worked for an organisation called Aim Higher, and she spoke to me actually at the event and asked if there was any way of getting her students involved in building robots. Now Aim Higher was a charity organisation which worked with pupil referral units, so it's the kids that have been expelled from school, and they had these centres in Lincolnshire where they didn't do mainstream school. They weren't the kids that did mainstream school. They weren't cut out for academic stuff. What they wanted to do was take an engine apart, and they wanted to learn how to weld and build go-karts and stuff like that. So that's what they were doing, and it really encapsulated their minds. And so I put a project together, and we did it over a school year, where we did it as a project where they had a budget. They had to decide on what size wheels they wanted to build this robot, and I did regular visits throughout the year, and then we did a competition with the finalists at RAF Waddington at one of the air shows, and they had their final competition, which was really great. And obviously then word spread from there. I then became a STEM ambassador, promoting engineering, promoting STEM, science, technology, engineering, maths. And when you think about kids in school today, and you say, oh, we're going to have a visit from Extreme Robots today, and they're like, what are we going to do? I was like, well, you're going to build a robot within half an hour, you're going to be driving it, you're going to learn how it works, and then we're going to try and smash it to bits. Who wouldn't want to do that in school? Girls, boys, it doesn't matter whether you're 4 years old or you're 44, that's an exciting thing to do. If we can get one person to go away and be inspired that wants to be an engineer from the kids, or wants to go and build a robot, then we've achieved the goal, and that's what we want to do. I think people know that we've got, I would say, a bit of a museum of robots here. You've got one down in your studio at the moment. I think, as people move on, so take the Stinger team, for example. So we've had Stinger now for probably 10 years. It's a classic robot, everybody knows it. It was just sat in their shed. And so I got contacted by Kevin, we're quite good friends, and he was like, oh, would you like to have Stinger put it on display? So I took it, put it on display, and then one day I thought, I wonder how it works, because it's a really clever work robot. And then I got it working, so that's how I use it. But I think there probably is still an abundance of robots sitting in people's sheds just rusting away. I think I saw online the other day there's another robot that's been sat there, and we got that destructor bubble robot, thanks to you guys, picked it up and found out a load of stories from the owner, and now we have that as well on display. And I think it's just a way that people have created the robots. It's a bit of TV history, so they don't want to scrap them, they don't want to get rid of them, but they might not necessarily have the space to keep them. So we're very happy to have them, put them on display for the experiences that we run here. That it's something to look at. It's a bit of TV history, and people can look at it and go, "Oh yeah, I've seen that from the show. It's interesting." Old favourite fight is at the O2 UK Champs, fighting Iron 5 in the semi-final. I think it was semi-final. And obviously Iron was my nemesis. I always lost. I came second so many times to Iron, but to actually beat them at the O2 in the UK Champs in the semi-final was a real proud moment. And obviously then I went on to the final and actually became the champion. So that's probably an old fight that sticks out. Recent fights, that's easy. That's Ripper 8 versus Implosion at Newcastle with the forks. And he hit me a few times, but I just dominated and flipped him all over the place, and his face was a picture afterwards. And that took me back to how fights used to be when I was in the heyday, when I was winning, when I could get underneath things. And to be honest, it spurs me on a little bit to have a fight like that, to beat a robot that nobody can beat and win convincingly as well. I think is quite an achievement, and I think a lot of people sort of went, oh, Ripper 8's quite good actually, just thanks, Implosion, and couldn't do anything. The future of the sport is an interesting question. We've got obviously our core teams, and we've got new people building robots as well. I think the spinners is an interesting one that we've got a lot of robots that are just sat in sheds at the moment, but I think we're healthy. The shows are doing well, the audience sales are good, and obviously we can't do it without the audience, so the support from the audience is massive. And obviously then we're promoting Extreme Robots TV, and that's our baby that we need to be promoting to get it out there, get the platform going, because I think that's where the future is.
Hello folks, welcome back on the Extreme Robots live stream here from the Doncaster Dome, and we are just about to go into the second half of the show. And welcome back. And of course, as you can see backstage right now, despite having the break, they are still busy trying to get their robots ready here. That is Ollie helping Dan out by trying to get PO4 ready to go for its upcoming fight. And PO4 is actually still a new robot, and Dan Webbers have brought it in last year, and I'm not sure what's going on there. They're going in, I mean, can they open the flip a bit more? Looks like, not quite sure what they're trying to do there, but you can see that there's a bar just helping it to stop it from closing at least. But as you can see, it can be very dark in those places, and of course with Dan, he needs that torch to be able to see. He's wearing glasses as well, Specsavers, you know. PO4 being a postcode of Portsmouth, South Coast, just reminding everyone where Dan is from. He's got his hand stuck. Dan, are you okay there? He's got his hands out. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was worried we were going to have to chop them off. Well, anyway, there's a few others. There's Ripper. 2 Rippers. Yeah, certainly some runes on that. Look at that. Look at that in the middle. Right in the dead centre between its eyes. To be honest, it makes my eyes watery just thinking about it. I would... what is that? It's all above the... Well, we used to be able to read that, but the damage, it's all about the Crocs. It does. Well, we know one man who loves his Crocs, and that is Danny Malin. He's wearing Krusty the Clown ones today. You can check out his TikTok later on. And this is the old Ripper. Hello there. And it's still going. Well, it's fair to say, when you have a name like Ripper, you always worry that it might have a relationship with Jack the Ripper. And look, there is Jack the Ripper right there. He's got glasses these days. Here's Viper. This is a fantastic robot. Viper is that kind of robot where, quite frankly, didn't like the look of it previously, so Ollie decided to give it a makeover, just like Ugly Betty. And look, everyone's having a break. Everyone's having a break back there. There's Angela, and there's Angela just watching her grandson just carry on with the work. Hopefully, Ollie will come and join us on the stream a little later on. He is a very, very good young roboteer. So that is a little bit more of what's happening backstage. And this is the bullpen. If you have just joined us, this is what's coming up. Because, of course, we've got a 4-way battle, I believe, coming up, which will be between all 4 teams and a chance to win 3 points again. Well, there's at least 2 robots lined up there. And that looks to be Ignition. And what looks to be Axel as well. Here's another angle of them. They're all just having a chat. They're all just having a chat. Look at that, Michael. He's had a long weekend. He's yawning and he's still bidding for that first show win. Will also explaining why people keep calling him Harry Potter. And yeah, of course, this is the thing. This is the funny thing though with Will. He's been terrific all weekend. He's been on his own. He normally doesn't have. He normally has his dad with him to help him with the robots. But he's on his own this weekend to get his robots in and out, so he's done terrifically well. But as we can see now, we have got ourselves another 5 fights coming up, and this is what's at the front at the moment. They're giving away... Oh, look at her, she's incredibly excited. Give her a packet of sticklers. Oh, they get thrown everywhere. Hopefully no one gets hit in the eye. Oh, what was that, Ellie? I'm not sure how that even got towards that front row. Oh, she nearly hit her own mum and dad there with that packet. You don't want to catch someone's eye out. Oh, there's even more. There's so many. Every audience member's getting their own. Here comes Ollie. Oliver is looking like he's delivering a cricket. He's happy. He's happy. Oh, they've even picked up one of those claws. Oh, Ellie's going up the stairs. That's very brave of her. Not an easy thing to do as a presenter, going up those stairs. Oh, what an audience we've had. Absolutely brilliant. So, that is the setup in the live arena at the Doncaster Dome. And you can expect this. You can expect this, of course, throughout the year. If you are going to buy yourself a ticket, we, of course, got many live shows coming up. We're in Stevenage next time in June. And then followed by that, we'll be off to Guildford midway through June. And then in July, we'll be in Newcastle, followed by September in Colchester. Then in October, it will be in Maidstone. And then we'll wrap it up in Gloucester for the Extreme Robots TV Championships in November. So a lot of shows to come, and we'll be live streaming as many as we can here on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't yet, what are you doing? Click that subscribe button. We would love your support, and of course it really helps us keep on going with the content here on YouTube, and it's free. It doesn't hurt. Tell your friends as well about it as well. If you love your live sport, this is one of the best things to watch right now on YouTube. And as you can see, we got the Mega Mouse lot here who are looking very serious. A big moment, and maybe a bit of a prey there for them. And you could say that Mega Mouse actually might just cause an upset here. It is that kind of flipper that does all sorts of things. Lost its ears though. It always seems to lose its ears. We're gonna get in Danny Malin to join us on this next fight. He's been busy at the front, but as you can see now, Axel's ready to line up and come in as well for our next fight. And this involves all 4 teams. And Danny Malin, as you know, when it comes to all 4 teams, anyone could win this.
Mate, I am shattered running up and down there giving away that gear. I've had to
get the stairs as well.
I know, I've had to get myself a drink, Divinity, mate. Yeah. They did me right yesterday.
You know what? I think your support helped them a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't know it, because you were absolutely terrific. There's Michael, a guy who's under pressure, Danny. He still hasn't won a show this weekend, and he's not exactly plain sailing at the moment.
He come into it thinking that he were going to do it. I spoke to him yesterday morning, and he says, do you know what? Last year there was that little blip towards the end, but he said he's confident he's going to win every show. Yeah. He's not won one yet.
Not won one yet, exactly. I tell you what, before we get this next fight going, we have had some messages come in. We've actually had the Robot Scrapyard saying, greetings from North Carolina here in the US. I missed the 4 p.m. stream from yesterday, and I need to get round to watching it so far. Been a big fan of Poseidon and Tectonic from the first stream, and they're from Team Quake, of course, those 2 robots. But I wonder, what's the weather like over there, Robot Scrapyards? We'd love to know what it's like over there.
Well, Team Quake are in first, so look at this. We'll get back to you, Scrapyard. Yeah. Look at Quake here. Craig's
Will's
up for
been
it.
on his own as well.
Yeah.
You know, on his own without his dad helping. He's doing really well to get a show win at least this week.
Yeah. I mean, they're all lined up well. They're scratching the heads. Haven't scratched too hard. They've not got much left. But here we go.
Right, the arena's set.
1. What a crowd as well we've got in today.
Brilliant, hasn't it? Oh, wait, we got
straight away.
They're all crowding around Axel.
Yeah.
There.
They're a bit of a strategy there. Let's just get him. Get him out. Oh, straight away. Yeah. Oh, no, it's could be all in it straight away.
Oh, let's fly.
Come fly with me. Let's fly. Right. Are we going to get flames in a minute because it's hot in here?
Yeah, we've had a couple of them.
Oh, come on. And again, we've got the forks and we've got the axe combined there. The problem is it seems to be slower than the other robots, and the others are getting a bit of advantage, speeding in.
The ignition forks are like they're getting longer and longer every time I watch.
Yeah, it's like he's been and stuck gigantic toothpicks on front. Oh, here we go.
Mega Mouse is losing control there. Oh dear. Oh. Remember, they're all
those forks there helped him flip back up, that's why they're so big. I couldn't get stuck. Oh,
that was close.
Yesterday we had a few times when people got stuck on railings with these axes.
Well, we can actually see now.
Went straight in.
Right, the axe in the eyes.
Mouse nearly got his cheese cut then. Oh, lost his tail. There we go. I'll tell you something.
All at the same time.
Man, this is absolute carnage. We thought we were coming to watch Dancing on Ice at Nutcracker, and look at this.
Well, I'll tell you what though, Axel is just all over the place with that axe at the moment. It might get stuck in that corner.
Oh, I'm telling you. Go on.
Is that Poseidon with a bad flip? Look, it's
Flipper looks stuck. Has it gone back down?
You know,
it might be alright. It's fishing like a snake at them. And that CO2 in the face, try and confuse the robot. It's not iRobot.
It's quite the cobra, like one of our holy.
Yes. Oh look. Oh,
nice move. Despite the difficulty it had.
What you want to see?
It might happen again. It might happen again.
His mouse out.
Oh!
His mouse is upside down at the top. He's done.
The mouse is squealing for help. He's on its own out there without a team.
The mouse is on his back. The mouse is on.
30 seconds to go.
Look at this, he's dancing. Spider-Man.
They look like a bit of ballet with a bit of tiptoeing on the wall there.
Cracker and we're in. Here we go. Look, he's at it. He's like a turtle on his back. He's back up. Oh my God.
I have no idea.
10 seconds left. Judges, well, we know mouse is out. There's no mouse in the house right now. Look at that. Finish him off. Come on.
See you on the flip side. Absolutely terrific.
I mean,
what a way to end it.
The judges have got a decision to make here. Mouse is out. Is Michael going to get the first win here?
This is the thing. It's so difficult to tell, isn't it? I mean, I didn't see much action there from Ignition compared to Axel, at least.
Axel, I mean, to be fair, he pulled off a few good dance moves there as well.
It did. As you say, a lot of nutcracker performances. Let's check backstage. Well, hello, Tyrone.
They don't know who's won. They're wondering between themselves who's got this. The captains are there. All the big guns are out, but only one can win.
Only one. Who do you think won at home, folks? I mean, we've
this is it. I mean, if it starts kicking off and they start slapping all in each other's face and battering each other with a stickler.
Like a football tunnel.
Yeah, sticking the ball sticks in the face, bang. I mean sticklers, by the way.
Where's that? See you now.
Here we go. Let's get fizzy. CO2, you bubbly.
Oh, it was between Quake.
Quake have got it.
Got another. That's their first 3 points of the day.
Let's have this.
He'll be chuffed with that. And if we can, the earthquake, we can feel the quake in here shaking away. Absolutely terrific.
Quaking all over. I got the quake. We've had Quakeros, we've had Quake Shakes.
Shakes, as you say.
It's all about the quake.
All about the quake. Actually, I think we're going to have Will.
Quake colours. It's Quake colours, that mate.
It is.
Same as the new top.
It's fun. It is, isn't it, actually? You're right. Anyway, we're going to go straight to
Scarlett
Ellie.
with Will.
Well, Will, you must be buzzing. What a fight to come back after that interval there, bringing them points in for Team Quake.
Yeah, I think it's just reinforcing. Poseidon's working really well this year. It won us the first show yesterday. A great win there. That was a great fight. Loads of flips all over the place. Couple of robots over and out. Great way to start the second half of the show.
Yeah, it really is. And talk to me about backstage. You know, I'm normally there getting all that drama, but how are the other Roboteers feeling?
It's busy back there. Everything is, it's towards the end of the weekend. Things are getting tired. Everyone's putting in that little bit of extra work now to keep things running. So far, it's going pretty well.
Fantastic. And what can we look forward to for the rest of the shows for Team Quake?
Well, in the very next fight, we've got a great tag team. I've got my Axe Robot Stingray back in, so we're going to try and put some more holes in some robots.
Love it. We can't wait to see it. Audience, you know what to do. Stamp your feet, make that ground shake, and give it up for Team Quake.
Well, I've just noticed on the poll that Team Quake have got more votes in all of a sudden after that win. They were on like 10%. Now it's gone up to 29%.
What I am liking is the fact that Divinity have now got some points on the board as well, because yesterday people wrote them off and they ended up winning.
Yeah, and they won the second show, didn't they?
Because I stuck up the forehand.
Yeah.
Get it away.
You have made a massive effect towards them.
And today we sat here all quaked up with the colours.
Yeah, we certainly did. And also, I saw Craig at Costa Coffee earlier. Other coffee shops are available. But I literally went to him. There he is having his coffee. And I just went, how's that win? He went, yeah, it was all right. It was like, he's so calm and collected. But apparently, we're now going to go behind the scenes in just a moment. But a reminder that all four teams are level on points. And look at this. Hello.
So
they don't even
Chris is in a different
over the shoulder look.
He's turned into CEO. You've got Trev there. You've got Carl. Look, so this is how the magic happens, isn't it?
It really does. These guys work so hard to make the show work.
And look,
there's Cole Hurst.
Look at Michael there in the background with his stunning silver locks. Yeah,
you can see Michael. There he is. Hi, Michael.
There he is.
How are you?
And unfortunately,
we love Michael.
We can't turn the camera on Potter because he's got it in his hand, this Tom. But
hi.
He turns it on us, look.
Oh, Oh, we can't get away from him, can we? How are you, Tom? Give us a nod. Yeah.
He runs round, you know. So the thing is that everybody's watching the robots, then we're giving the kudos to the roboteers. But I've got to say, when I'm running around, these guys are nuts.
I don't know how they don't trip up.
Well, they're following me, and then they're in his ear, right? I was telling Michael earlier on how these guys are coordinating all this to tell people what to do. It's absolutely.
And in the dark as well, you know. That's the hardest part.
Well, I think they eat a lot of carrots. Or
sticklers. I personally do enjoy the Piri Piri one. Wakes me up in the morning, that is for sure. Thanks to our partners at Hungry Boar. Anyway, we've got Team Divinity. I've just gone into the arena for the next one, which will be your favourite team, Satan the Firefan, for them in this one.
Right, oh, wicked.
So Stingray versus Jasper.
Do you know what? I'm going to stay here with you for this one.
Yes,
just to
see, it'll be an honour.
Just to see if my presence in front of this camera helps Team Divinity win.
And also, if Divinity win, they'll be leading the show.
Woo.
Big moment in this show.
I'm telling you. So I'm on the pineapple juice now. It looks a bit similar to a sample, but it is absolutely beautiful.
It looks good. I've not tried that one yet. I need to try. The next one I'm going to try is this one here, and I love the graphic here from Holy, which is Fruity Frog. Oh, absolutely brilliant.
Coming in now, look.
Mr. Pompey.
Mr. Pompey's got his shirt back on, so this is one of the crew. Right, 14 quick. The crew, he's got his own robot.
Yeah, and he's also got the font of the robot on the back of his shirt as well, thanks to Portsmouth Football Club, PO4. And of course, PO4's a new robot, came in during the end part of last year, and has been able to get some wins in Fight Club to qualify for this main event. So it just shows, Danny, how it's all. You can't just do it overnight, can you? You've got to build this robot and experience these fights and get better at it.
But I think so as well. Obviously, you know, the crew member that's operating it, he's watched the robots, he's put the arena together, he's held backstage. Now he's built one and he's got one in there.
Inspired.
I think it's the lesson is you need to learn to drive one as well, because it is hard to control these things. But I love the font of the actual lights.
Yeah.
Reminds me of
Tron, the film.
Yeah.
Especially in blue.
Yeah.
Tron, you always think of blue, I always find.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of blue in there today.
There is. Will they be in a video game? Well, here we go.
Smashy time. Hang on.
And of course, Stingray, the metal axe robot, is a new robot as well for this year. And there is Craig's daughter, who, of course, the whole family get involved in this. It's great to see families involved.
I think, you know, it is a family event. I mean, we've seen John and Ollie. But obviously now, they're bringing the family into it. It's a family affair, isn't it? You've got the Newcastle lads.
Yes, the Browns, And it's great to see a generation go from one to the next. And as you can see now, here's the Firefan. It's had some teething problems this weekend, but hey, it's pushing its opponent away, saying, get out of my way, I'm going to get you. Oh, look at that as well. A reverse sweep. Oh,
go on. The axe is going to get stuck again.
It keeps happening, that, doesn't it?
Because that axe, because how it's curved, if that catches the top of the railing, it's getting stuck, and that's it, game over. So unless a teammate can pull them off, then
exactly. That's it. Jimmy barbecue.
Nearly got him in then.
Hey, it's a lovely day for a barbecue, isn't it?
This is it, look. That axe is risking it when it comes up like that. Come on, let's have it. Come on, look. But when it comes down, it does come down with some power. You can see why they've got the axe there. I mean,
it's quite a long axe as well.
Oh, fire! They've got that barbecue! Have we got it? Come on!
Oh, we were hoping for a bit of a grilling there.
Pull a sausage away from a burger.
What kind of sausage? Pork?
Oh, cumberland now! Like a bit of stuff in it. We're getting out of control here. Leviathan turned up yesterday nice and shiny. He's got scratches now and he nearly barbecued off someone there. Can you hear that? The axe comes down and hits
so
that
loud,
floor.
isn't it?
It's rattling through the arena.
Less than a minute to go.
It's absolutely crazy. It's nuts. Let's get on this.
PO4's been brilliant though. Stuck in the whole time. Oh, I say that. He wants
trying
to
get out.
Get out, yeah.
Oh!
Leviathan!
That was some power. If
That was
anything,
terrific.
the power needs to go to Leviathan today because look at this. It looks evil. It looks like that.
Like a plough.
What do they call it? Headless horseman. When he finally gets the ice coming through there, PO4's done. That's it. It's game over.
Rest in peace. 10 seconds.
The old Atari parts, they haven't held up inside that today. They're done.
Oh, well, yeah, the Duracell Bunny has certainly been getting involved with the fireman. New batteries in, maybe.
Wow,
what a fight. That was brilliant.
Leviathan's still going, look, that Duracell's still carrying. Make some noise.
What a fight.
Make some noise. I enjoyed that.
That was great, wasn't it? I think, as well, the Firefan, I think that might have been the Firefan's best fight ever. Because it's never been that influenced either. So let's check out at the back.
Here we go.
There we go.
PO4 there, look.
Yeah. All the results coming in.
We know it's not Pompey, they never win. The winner is... They didn't get in, mate! I told you, didn't I? When I am sat on this chair, when I am sat here, they win!
And look at how thrilled they are as well.
I tell you.
They're leading the show.
Last year for Wolfpack, every time I had my Crocs on, they won. Every time I sit here with you, Divinity win.
You have full control of what is going on. Absolutely brilliant. Even Craig can't believe, as we see backstage, Will be disappointed not to get 3 points there.
So the young lass, she's done it.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. As we say, future generations very important, and Ellie will catch quotes from now.
Sarah, you are Craig's daughter, aren't you? We really love to keep it in the family here at Extreme Robots. How did that feel to be driving such an incredible robot?
Yeah, it was amazing. First time driving this weekend, so it was really, really good, and I'm really happy to have the win.
Oh, it's so great to have you back. And Henry, obviously you've been on fire all weekend long. You just keep bringing it every time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep winning. That's the second fight for Leviathan this weekend. We had a lot of problems. There's still a couple of little issues that we need to figure out, but got the win.
Yeah, you certainly did. Talk us through the tweaks you've been making over that break, because it's clearly paying off.
Yeah, so with all the new axes, we've got thicker top plates, a thicker front wedge. Should have had better ground game, but all the bolts snapped, so might need to buy some better bolts for that.
Well, good luck with that. But Craig, our team captain, is going to join us now, because Craig, I can see your smiling face, you're buzzing. What words of encouragement have you got for these two?
Oh, they're just a dream team, aren't they? And I'm just so proud of my daughter getting that win there. That's brilliant.
Oh, it was a fantastic win, a fantastic result. Audience, make some noise. Give it up for the brilliant Team Divinity.
A very proud father there. We love to see it, don't we? What makes it happen.
You know, I mean, I sat down and I said to you, I'm staying on for this fight because every time I sit here, I seem to think like, you know, is it coming from above? It's Divinity, right? I'm here. And have I got some influence here? I think it's right. I mean, look at the scores there, mate. 3-6, 3-3. I mean,
Divinity never had this last year. They could lead the whole series by the end of this weekend.
Do you know something? What an opening rounds we've got.
Yeah,
Let's get these spinners on. Look at
that one. There's Ted.
You spin me right round,
baby, right round. Like a washing machine.
Mate, there's all sorts of these. Are they the same?
So that one's Talio, which is, I believe, Talio 2.
Yeah.
And then Talio 2
1.
So he's got 1 and 2. Now he's got a second
he's fighting
one
himself.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Throw 2 Talios in.
Talio.
What you've got is Ted there, the one closest to us on the camera there. That's Tyrone, the Roboteer.
Yeah.
Ted is a new one for this year, but Ted was in pieces yesterday. So
Oh,
it's
yes.
great to see it back. He's up for round 2.
We did have a shot then of Tom as well in the background.
Hello,
Look, he's here.
Tom.
Hello, you can see his little camera there. Look, there he is.
Working very hard.
A little bit more forward, Tom. We'll get your face in. You can smile.
There's
He's getting the work in. Look, he's getting the work, getting those facial shots.
Would you have a prayer?
Yes. Look at that lumberjack shirt, innit?
He looks like a lumberjack, doesn't he?
Yeah.
A strong lumberjack. You don't mess
Love
with him.
love the cap, and look at the concentration on his face. Either that or he's saying, I just can't get this bolt out. We need to get this going. I'm looking forward to this.
I am as well. I mean, the fact that this is the spinners, it's probably the best most entertaining series that we have here on Extreme Robots. Here are more of them, including Ogre Kill and Voltaire, I believe that is.
I tell you something, mate. I'm going to stay for this one, I think.
No, that'd be
I'm
great.
just going to join you.
Absolutely. Remember, folks, to vote for your favourite team on the poll and to subscribe as well. Here's a little one.
What is this?
This is Voltaire, the new one.
The shiny one.
It is, isn't it? Look at how small it looks, a little pathetic one. Hey, small, all great things come in small packages.
This is it, mate.
This is the thing. We'll have to find out what's going to happen here with these 4 robots.
We've got people saying that they want to buy the shirts. We've
Aaron's
got the
saying
robot
hello.
scrapyard. He said he's going to get that.
It's great to see someone even from the States watching though, eh, Dan?
Yeah.
With the time zones being so much many
here
hours
we go.
behind.
So they are smaller robots, these.
Yeah.
They are smaller robots, aren't they?
Ogre Kill's very wide though, isn't it? When you look at it.
If you look at them, they're slimmer.
Yeah.
Being like me, they've been slimming down over the winter period. That's what they've been doing.
Here we go then. Ogre Kill's about to come in.
Here we go. Comes in looking
Is it
like
Shrek? Is it
Fiona,
Fiona?
like you
Yeah.
said. Where's the donkey?
Where's Eddie Murphy when you need him?
Oh.
I'll tell you what, look at this crowd here.
Oh, there is a crowd. There is a crowd.
I hope they've been paying to get in.
They are getting excited backstage now. What a team.
Hey, we need a steward.
Look at it.
We need a steward
So
to
as you can
sort
see
out
in the background there, when I'm round back, they've got all those benches, there's people there, but they've obviously come, they want to see this fight. So
Yeah.
do they know something we don't? Is this going to be exciting? Is it going to be fast-paced? Because they're so small, there's going to be a lot of speed.
Absolutely.
So are they just going to start smashing each other in? And are we going to be sat here? I mean, to be honest, Michael gets the best view because he's sat right at the side of that window there. Nice to be seeing him jumping. We'll have to put a camera on him.
And he's got expensive equipment on the other side of that car as well. He'll be nervous, make sure his camera doesn't get damaged inside the arena. Amazingly, it's got through. Now, here we go then,
This
Danny.
is it, mate.
Our last spinner fight of the weekend.
Activate.
Let's end it with a bang. Oh! Whoa!
Get in.
Oh! Watch your back.
There's bits flying all over already.
Oh! It's raining metal.
Is that it? Is it done in? It's just sat there. What's going on?
Not the start I hoped for. It
No.
started off all right, but
I mean, it's still got a bit of spin there, but that's not the spin that counts. Oh, that's been took out now as well. There you go.
Overkill.
Bit of Shrek.
A bit of Shrek. A bit
He's
of a
found his donkey.
to celebrate Shrek birth.
This is it.
Farts, you name it.
That's it. Look at that quick spin. Over in seconds.
Oh, it sticks from here. Oh,
Telling
dearie
you.
me. Oh, there's the countdown. But what a win for Ogre Kill.
I mean, sometimes these fights, when they're over like that, you think, oh. But then that just shows the effort that some people put in, and strategically they can just get in there and smash it straight away.
Absolutely. Wow, there's
look
the
at
end.
this. Here we go. They're in.
Here we go. They're in.
Seeing
They're
what's
coming
happening.
straight
Look
in.
at this. Look at that. The backstage, they're checking out the robots.
Oh, someone getting emotional back there.
What's going on? Oh, look.
Oh, he's very happy with that win.
He's happy. He's
done
happy
very
with that.
well. Get a room, you two. Get a
Yes.
room, you two.
Yeah. Well, Shrek and Fiona did it, obviously. There you go.
Where's Donkey?
Smiles on their face.
Absolutely terrific.
But do you know what? That's what it means to these guys. When you're backstage and you're seeing all this, right? You're seeing them hug, embrace each other. It's absolutely amazing because that's the emotion, the raw emotion that you find there. I can't wait to see the interview with Ellie because it's going to be absolutely class.
I think you're right because they work so hard, don't they, to
Yeah.
get this robot working, and so many hours, so much money in. Look,
Yeah.
and that's the rest of our spinners, of course,
What
defeat for
happened
them. They're having a good laugh, but I think we're now going to go straight to Ellie.
I mean, what a result there for Ogre Kill. It's been a tough weekend out there, hasn't it? But we got that win. We got that result. You must be buzzing.
I'm ecstatic. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks of staying at work every night, and then yesterday with that first fight, and that was what I built it to do, and it was just brilliant. So.
Yeah, I mean, it really was. And we were chatting earlier on XR Army this morning. It was looking dubious whether we'd get it fixed in time, but you did it. You got it out there, and you got that win in the bag.
We did, yeah. I've got an amazing team. So Ewan, Andy, Joel, everyone just jumped on, helped, and it's just come together, and it's really good.
Yeah, it most certainly did. And what can we expect from Ogre Kill for the rest of the season?
More of that. So it's working how I designed it to work now. So little tweaks, and then come back.
We can't wait to see what more is to come for this fantastic robot. But give it up for your Spinners champion, it's Ogrekill.
Oh, you could see the smile even from a mile away. He's so chuffed with that win. It just shows how hard he has worked to get this robot working. And even Robot Combat Nerd has said here, when Ogrekill works, it's great. And he's absolutely right. And I think we've got 2 more fights to go, including the Gladiator battle. And Dan's got to go backstage now to capture it all.
It's been fantastic. Guys, if you haven't hit subscribe, please hit subscribe.
Absolutely.
It means the world to us. We want to be putting so much good content on this channel. We're going to be clipping up videos, putting it on. We're going to be doing these lives. It's going to be class. You're going to be seeing stuff backstage, and we're going to be bringing you the raw emotion as well, what Robot is all about.
Absolutely. Let's look at the scores quickly. But Team Divinity 6-3 up at the moment, and Dan will be hoping that the scoreboard stays on their side for the rest of the show, I'm sure, when he goes backstage.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Divinity all the way.
We're not biased here at Extreme Robots.
I change it up every show, so on the next one I'll be supporting someone else, and I'm going to see if that works.
I'm waiting to see if there'll be a Team Danny one day.
Yes.
There's got to be.
Definitely.
Danny, fantastic. See you in a bit, Danny. And Danny will be, of course, if you didn't know yet, he'll be doing his Danny versus Robots feature, which you can catch on YouTube and Extreme Robots TV throughout the season. He's been filming it throughout the weekend, and he'll be doing it again in a few moments' time, I'm sure. So be sure not to miss that out. You can see some of the old stuff already on this YouTube channel as well. So coming up next up we have a tag team battle. There's Eruption. Eruption is taking part again, and Eruption won in the opening fight. And there is Viper, his teammate of Ollie Finley, and they've been quite the duo, them two. I call them the boy band duo because they both look the same, and they look like they're in their early 20s in a boy band. Luckily they can't sing, so they've stuck to being Roboteers instead. So them two are ready. I don't know where their opponents are, though. Eruption's coming in, just pulling out the bar, and into the arena they go. What can Eruption do here with Viper? They've been quite the duo. There's Michael, he's set to go here. He still needs to get a show win, let's not forget. Don't know why, he looks a bit like Max Verstappen, doesn't he? He looks nervous, looks a bit like Max Verstappen, normally quite a dominant Roboteer, just like Verstappen, but just not this weekend yet. He's waiting around for the other robots to come in. And now John next up with Ripper 6. And we can even see our cameraman. He's right behind John there. John, look over your shoulder. Oh, and there's his mum, Angela, telling him, giving him tactics. How are you going to beat this robot of Eruption? So, here it comes in then, Viper. And they'll be working alongside Eruption and Team Inferno. TR4 and Santa Claus are there. Santa Claus with some magic with that robot. And here is Ripper 6 then. Ripper 6 looks like it's ready to go. John has walked away from it. Must be confident that it's working. And in it goes. So, we're just waiting on his teammate then, of TR4. And then we'll be able to get this fight underway in just a moment. So we're just waiting on TR4. TR4's been on good form. When I checked earlier, it's won 3 fights and lost 2. But TR4 has been quite an interesting robot to be following over the last couple of years. I do think it can be a devil to the Browns, but this weekend it has proven to be really, really good. So, let us know who you're supporting on the live chat page, Inferno or Wolfpack. This is a chance to go level with Team Divinity. And this is, of course, our penultimate fight, our last fight before the Gladiator fight as well. So, every point really matters right now, and it will do for this fight as well. So, I did ask you on the live poll, who are you voting for today? And at the moment, Team Inferno are leading at 36%. Divinity at the lowest, though, at 14%. But hey, at least they're getting votes this time. Here we go. So, 2-on-2. And Viper, terrible start. Oh, hello. Oh, what is going on? I tell you what, though, they're all flippers here. Catch me on the flip. Oh! Complete miss there by TR4. That was an open goal, and he's been punished. And Viper getting a nice slide in there, like a knee slide with Ripper going across the room there. So they're both level on 3 points. One of them is going to go level with Team Divinity. Oh! Now, as you can see, the bungee cord there is what keeps the flipper from coming back down. So if it at all goes off, it's because it's using its highest power with the flipper. And TR4 had that problem yesterday. I tell you what, Ripper 6 looks like it's trying to wear the colours of Brazil football or something. It's trying to dazzle with its opponents. You wouldn't like to see that in Rio de Janeiro. Oh, Viper doing really well. Has had a few missed moments. Ollie Finley, just completely bounced off that wall. That was horrendous. Absolutely crazy what we saw there. TR4 is, you could say, on a mission to try and stop Viper. Viper's doing really well though in its first weekend since the remodelling from Beast. We got less than a minute to go. There's still a lot to fight for here. Still a lot to expect from these 4 robots. And at this rate, they're all going to last to the very end. The robot scrapyard saying Implosion is honestly the main reason I'm rooting for Team Inferno. Well, at the moment, Team Inferno, they really need these 3 points. You can see Michael just beyond the walls there. Look at how many people are spectating this, even just backstage. I love it that Major Damage has always got the best seat in the house, but are you really going to go and argue with Major Damage? You're a brave man if so. I certainly ain't. Ooh, just missed Ripper. Father and son going at each other. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, the bungee cord's gone on Ripper 6. Certainly won't be playing in the Gladiator fight at this rate, if it was to be nominated. And that was our last fight before we get on to the Gladiator battle. So that means all the teams have had their chance to get as many points as we can. And yet again, it's been really tight this time. It's been incredibly tight, where when you look at it as well, we've probably seen teams with no more than 6 points and only been 3 points ahead of everyone else at least. So it's been incredibly close. We're waiting for the judges to decide then who has won this fight. Huge moment. Here we go then. Wow, Wolfpack has won. Oh, wow, that is a big moment. And let's look at the leaderboard. So that means Wolfpack have got themselves back co-leading with Team Divinity. So that will mean, of course, Inferno and Quake will have to go in for that first half of the Gladiator battle. I think that's what will happen here. I'm just going off the top of my head here. But it will be them two going in first. And then afterwards, Divinity and Wolfpack will bring in their robots after the 2-minute battle. So they're going to have an advantage here, Divinity and Wolfpack. I might be wrong, though. It might be that only one of them gets to go in, depending on the head-to-head battles, of course, that we've had over the last couple of hours or so. Robot Combat Nerd was wrong. He was saying that Eruption is winning this battle so far for me. Sadly, the judges disagreed with you, I'm afraid. Well, there's backstage. And here they are coming back out after a hard shift. A very, very, very challenging 3-minute shift for our robots there. And that's them done, really, for the weekend, I assume, in Doncaster. Yeah, you can see the bungee cord being dragged away. Absolutely terrific. Of course, we're waiting on Ellie to come and interview our winning roboteer, Alex Brown. He's next to me and he's loving it right now. He's had a great weekend. But of course, that's another win. That's their 4th win.
Well, Alex, another cracking result we had there for TR4. I mean, you struggled a lot last year, but you are back on fire and on top form. You must be so happy.
I think we got quite lucky in that one. I don't think we won it. I mean, I'm normally twisting the other way, going, I should have won that, and I'll quite happily say I don't think we won that one, but, you take them as they come.
Look, judge's decision, what do you think gave you that upper hand?
I really don't know. I think it was we were having a good tussle. Again, I don't really know what happened in Jono's little battle he was having because I was just so focused on my own. But yeah, we got loads of flips in. It must have been a close one.
Yeah, what do you think makes TR4 such a great robot?
I wouldn't say it's great just yet. I'd say it's all right. I think the speed around the arena, being really aggressive on the front foot, that's sort of the driving style I've tried to tweak this year, being really aggressive. I mean, we got an Uta yesterday out the arena. Could have had one earlier in the show on Stingray, but he was stuck in Jono. So, yeah, I think we're just going to be trying more aggressive on the front foot.
Come on, Alex, back yourself. The whole audience is out there backing you. Come on, give it up. Let's give that big howl. Show him some support. It's a fantastic Alex with TR4 from Team Wolfpack.
Well, they're now getting the crowd to do it these days. The Roboteers have had such a long weekend, they can't do the vocals anymore. They've lost their voice. Just like myself after 3 streams in to this weekend. But we are now at the bullpen. Let's go and check out what's going on back there. Oh, and there they are. Last bit of the show to come. The Gladiator Battle. A lovely backside drop of Will there. Hello, Will. And there's John. It's nice to see Tyrone watching on and helping his mate get this robot ready. There is Ripper 8 being nominated for this Gladiator Battle. And I think it's fair to say that this could really be anyone's now. And Inferno have had such a challenging weekend. There's Michael and his dad getting, it looks as though they've nominated Implosion for this one, their axe robot, to do this Gladiator Battle. It really is going to be incredible if Divinity can somehow win this show win. There's the controller. It looks complicated just looking at it, but yes, those controllers are not cheap. They are not cheap, and they are certainly the heartbeat of these robots. And you know, it's easy to think that, it's easy to control these things. It really isn't. Here we go then. It looks as though, they're linked up together. That's fantastic. And it's always good to see that the robot is working before it goes into the arena. So, it will be full very shortly of around 3 to 4 robots going for this one. Who's watching? Is anyone watching further than the US right now? Anyone in Vietnam or Angola or even Chile? Chile! It is a bit chilly actually today here in Doncaster, I'm not going to lie. But it is English weather. For any of you who have never been into England, we're not exactly the hottest country in the world. Well, here's Implosion. And Implosion bringing some fire into the arena. I could do with some of that fire right now. It's been a cold day here at the Doncaster Dome. And Inferno are our favourites on our poll. You've got 36% of you with the most votes for Team Inferno. They've got a lot to do here to try and prove the judges that they are the best team in this show. And there goes Tectonic. And Gabriel, looks as though Gabriel's coming in. So it might just be that Team Divinity, despite having the second most points, they will have to go in the Gladiator battle. So that means Wolfpack will come in last and have that advantage. Remember, only one robot will win between these three to then go up in a 2-minute battle against Ripper 8 of Wolfpack. So this is between Quake, Divinity and Inferno. And our crowd are ready to go. The fans are ready. Right then. So remember, this is 2 minutes, not 3 minutes. Oh, look at the sparks coming off. Tectonic there with the impact we saw from Implosion. And remember, they've got to really be tactical there because they need to make sure they have enough power and CO2 going into the second half of the Gladiator battle. So this isn't easy. Oh! Smash! A big hit there on top of Tectonic. Whoa! No forks on Tectonic. Surprisingly from Will. And that sword, I'm sure it was in the film Sword in the Stone. It looks as though it helped Arthur get it out, and then they put it on a robot instead. Deary me. You even seen some debris there now. Oh, I'm just getting a headache just hearing that big hammer away from Gabriel. It's incredibly loud. Our cameraman Mike can't hear us anymore. He lost his hearing when working on these shows. I always go up to him and go, "How are you, Michael?" He goes, "What?" So what did you say? And Implosion now getting pushed to the back wall. He's just trying to get away for a moment, catch a breather, have a quick after dinner mint and get going again. I'll tell you what, I think Gabriel might win this. Gabriel has been hitting these two quite a lot. My maths isn't great, but I'm very confident that maybe, just maybe, even with 10 seconds to go, Gabriel might have convinced the judges. I might be wrong though. That's why they're judges and I'm not. Ooh, you could hear the echo from here just then when Implosion went on Tectonic. Brilliant work from all three, but who will be the winner here? We're going to find out in just a moment. The judges have got to make a decision. And we're waiting for the nominee. Oh, wow. So, Divinity have made the final. And I've just had Danny scream in my ear. He is so happy about that result. Yet again, Team Divinity off on a great run after winning Show 2. So now it's them up against Team Wolfpack. With Ripper 8 expected to have an advantage here, let's not forget. It hasn't been in the arena for a fight previously, and it has the energy and the power a lot more in the tank than Gabriel. This is going to be some fight, this. So, no more Inferno for the weekend, no more Quake. They are out of this. And now it is Gabriel versus Ripper 8. And Gabriel has actually won 4 fights in a row over the weekend. And I don't think Gabriel's actually lost the fight yet. So this is a big moment to keep the unbeaten run going. Can Ripper 8 stop it? 2 minutes. They have. And look, the whole crowd. Oh no! Gabriel! Oh! I thought the sword was back in the stone then. Oh, thankfully they pulled it back out. Right, come on. Look at how Ripper's having to try and get towards underneath Gabriel, but also that is difficult manoeuvring to try and avoid that sword. Gabriel is doing terrifically well. Oh, just missed the top there. Of course, it can catch in range Implosion. Get pushed away. And oh, careful of that fire pit. You don't want to be barbecued. It is a lovely day for it, but you don't want that happening in this fight. Not if you're the Roboteer. Think about how much of it's going to melt away, as well as your wallet. 1 minute to go. 14% of you went for a Divinity win. 27% of you went for a Wolfpack win. One of you is going to be right. Oh, that was a good move by Ripper. But as you can see with Gabriel, it doesn't rely on CO2 for its flipper, like the other flipper robots, including Ripper and Tectonic. So for Gabriel lasting this long, it's probably expected. Oh! And they're dancing, they're kissing now. You don't see them kiss in a fight. What's going on? And the sword can't move because Ripper. Might this be the winning move by John Findlay? 10 seconds to go. And that is that. Wow. Going all the way to the end. And we have to, of course, wait on the judges' call to let us know who has won. There's John Findlay. We're all nervous waiting now to find out who have got the show win. Santa Claus also leaving some messages out to John Findlay there. Sorry, Clive. His real name's Clive. We're waiting now for the result. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. Here we go. Oh, they've done it again! And Danny Malin will be absolutely thrilled. And look at John. It's like they've won the Champions League. Oh, what a brilliant work for Team Divinity. That's their second show win of the weekend, and it's been double delight here in Doncaster for Team Divinity. Absolutely thrilling. So that's it. That is the end of our shows here at Doncaster, and it is Team Divinity that got the last laugh as we leave here in Yorkshire before we head to Stevenage in June. And look at that, absolute joy for Craig, the captain. He can't believe it. He is absolutely thrilled, you can tell, and I don't think they even led the shows at all last year, so what a big improvement this is from Team Divinity. Craig will be thrilled. But yeah, thumbs up, absolutely, Craig, you deserve it. Well done, sir. Anyway, we're going to get our presenting team back up.
Who saw that one coming?
Team Divinity, man.
Double win, a double win.
Double delight here in Doncaster, you could say.
They couldn't buy a win last year. they bought one and got one free. Wow, Yorkshire's never been so kinder to Team Divinity.
How was it for you guys out there working together, presenting at the front?
Oh, it's been an absolute joy. The most professional person ever in show business. We finally broke her down, and she let go of the professionalism, and she was an absolute star.
Oh, fantastic. Ellie, how was it for you?
I mean, I couldn't have done it without my fantastic co-host, Oliver. I mean, he took the mickey out of me the whole way through, but look, I was in my hometown. I was in Doncaster, and it's been a joy. Danny, have you had fun backstage?
I have absolutely loved it. And do you know what? Last year, it was all about the Crocs. This year, it's all about the live show, because I've sat here now, and I've said both days running, Divinity, Divinity, Divinity. And what's happened?
It's happened.
It's happened. So it's all about this. Yes.
This guy, you are lucky. You are a very lucky man. Doing very well there.
Mate,
lucky charm.
I'll be honest with you, right? You know when they say at the show, if you've got a kid, throw him in air. I had my daughter, when they announced Divinity, I nearly threw it in the air. Like, yeah.
Absolutely terrific. Well, we're about to wrap up here.
Yeah, I'm going home for a picky tea.
You enjoy your picky tea, but before that, we just want to give a massive shout out to Jamie. He's been on the live stream, he's been commentating all day, and he's done an absolutely fantastic job. And big shout out to all of our team here at Extreme Robots, all of the production that make this live stream possible. It's been an absolute blast. Well done, team, and thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Ellie. Thank you for those kind words, but also thank you to everyone at home for watching us over the last couple of days. We've had a great time on the live streams. We've even had people in North Carolina watching us in the USA today.
Dun, dun.
Absolutely terrific. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Remember to subscribe, like the stream as well. And remember, you can rewatch all our streams back. Danny vs. Robots is coming up as well. All sorts to look forward to on Extreme Robots TV. We'll see you in Stevenage. Goodbye.
See you later.